Burnett, your tarot reader, back with the messages for the week of March 4th, 2024. If you are new to my channel, please remember to like and subscribe. I will be pulling a tarot card for each of the astrology signs, and you will want to watch for your sun, moon, and rising sign. Up this week, we will have, at the end of the week, a new moon in Pisces. So part of the messages for this week will tell you how you should focus on your new moon intentions this week. So let's get started and take a look at the messages. And as usual, I start with the sign of Aries. All right, Aries, you have the Five of Cups. And the Five of Cups means that there is something that you are a bit disappointed about, and you may spend too much time this week focusing in on it, and that will literally get you nowhere. So if you can, focus on what is going well. We had this card show up last week too. So it is an easy trap to fall into, but I know you can rise above it, Aries. Now, the new moon in Pisces is going to be happening in your 12th house. And the 12th house is ruled by Pisces. So this is a potentially strong new beginning for you, but it comes from something hidden, something that's unseen, something that will come to the surface and help identify what your new beginning should be. So keep me posted and give me some love, and I'll send you some back. All right, let's take a look at Taurus. All right, Taurus, this week you have the Two of Wands. And whenever we get the twos, we're looking at needing to make a choice, make a decision. The wands are things that we're passionate about. So this could be related to a job of some type where you have two different opportunities that you are looking to pursue. And what I can tell you from my experience with working with people with this card is the choice doesn't really matter. It just matters that you choose, and both paths will offer you something interesting. And all you have to do is pick one and then work with what your choice gives you. Now for you, the new moon in Pisces is going to happen in your 11th house. And that rules benefactors. Sometimes I call it our fairy godparents. It also rules your friends and your networking groups. So maybe this is a good time for you to talk to a friend about the decision that you need to make and see what their input will be for you. So keep me posted, Taurus. Up next, we have Gemini. Well, Gemini, you have the Three of Swords, which can be a really disappointing card. But the thing about the Three of Swords is it isn't going to stay painful, and you are not going to suffer forever. In fact, I love this picture where there's the angels that are here to help you heal. And the number 3 is a lot about working with our spiritual guides. So you are surrounded and protected this week, and you will get through this heartache, and you will be surrounded by love. So let that love in and let this heal, because you deserve to heal. Now, it could be a disappointment that has something to do with work, but if you lose a work opportunity, there's a better one that's coming in for you, because the new moon in Pisces for you happens in your 10th house. So don't get too hung up on whatever changes happen career-wise, because there is definitely something better for you that's on the way. So have faith. That's a big thing with Pisces energy, and let this fully unfold for you before you get too down in the dumps over it. Cancers. we have another wand card. So this is the Ace of Wands. So this is a fiery, passionate, new opportunity that gets handed to you. The aces always look like they're coming down from the heavens and reaching down through the clouds to hand us an opportunity. And of course, the one energy with the ace also means new beginnings. So whatever this opportunity is, it's like you're being handed a torch. You want to take the torch and you want to run with it, right? Fire energy is fast and forward moving, and you want to take advantage of it. There's also a bit of a surprise with the lightning strike energy. So this, whatever this new opportunity for you, it is going to completely surprise you. Now, the new moon happens in your 9th house. That can be an opportunity for you to travel overseas. It could be an opportunity for you to decide to write or publish some work. You could be deciding that you are going to take on a new education opportunity. So whatever shows up for you this week, know a new door is opening and you absolutely need to pass through it. So keep me posted on how this goes, Cancers. Up next, we have Leo. Leo, you have the Knight of Cups this week. And the Knight charges in, leading with his heart to make an offer of some kind to you. And it's an emotional offer. Sometimes this is some offer of love. So Leos, if you are in the market for love, you may very well meet somebody new this week. Now, especially since this new moon for you is happening in your 8th house, this is a house that rules sexuality, it rules intimacy. So maybe if you've been feeling stuck or blocked in your relationship opportunities, the person that you're in the relationship with is suddenly going to open up, and that would help to knock down any barriers to getting closer and more intimate in your relationship. Now, the Knight is a court card, and all the court cards carry the number 1 energy, which is again an energy of new beginnings. So keep me posted, Leo. Drop some love and I'll send some back, and we'll see if we can call this night in. And Virgos. Well, Virgo, it seems as though you're the lucky receiver of the Death card this week. And that means that you will be going through a major change. The Death card really is about rebirth. This is about the Phoenix rising moment. So something that's been going on in your life is, if it's been weighing heavily on you, that period is about to end. And that means a new period is going to begin shortly. And with the new moon happening in your 7th house, Virgos, where you've got a lot of help with Saturn and Neptune and all the structure that is being created for you and good boundaries that you've been working on as far as serious relationships and marriage opportunities go, there is suddenly a huge shift that's about to happen. So don't have any fear about the Death card showing up for you, because it's showing you there is hope, right? That's what this little white butterfly is a symbol of. That's what the Phoenix rising is a symbol of. So you are about to come back to life if you've been hibernating too much lately. And that 13 reduces to the number 4, which means there are new structures being built and a new foundation created where you can launch new serious relationships, maybe business partnerships from. So keep me posted, Virgos. Up next, we have Libra. Libra, you have the 7 of Swords. So this is a cautionary card for you this week. And there may be those around you that are trying to deceive you. And that means you need to be paying attention to your intuition this week. Very important that you are not being gullible, that you're not letting other people convince you of something. You need to trust your gut and not be a people pleaser this week. That number 7 energy is about going within. So you really do need to go within and trust. And I always like the remaining swords because it feels like, yeah, somebody might be getting away with some things, but not everything. And there's evidence left behind of what they did. And you're going to catch this person and what they're trying to pull, and they aren't going to get away with it. So this for you happens in your 5th house, this new moon in Pisces, a water sign like you. So it's energy that you're comfortable with. Now in the 5th house, it is new beginnings that could have to do with a romantic partner. These are all things that speak to our heart. It has to do with our children and our hobbies. So just be aware in those areas if something feels off. It is, and when you let go of things that don't serve you, then that could be what opens up this new opportunity for you, especially when it comes to romantic relationships. So keep me posted, Scorpio. Scorpios, you have the awesome Fool card, which is the very beginning of the tarot journey. And this means that this week ahead for you is a blank slate, a complete new and fresh start, a complete reset for you. So it's an exciting week, a major arcana card. So again, major intense energy for the week ahead. But of course, you Scorpios are completely ready to handle that. So all this requires for you is a leap of faith. You don't need to carry the baggage with you anymore from the past. It's time to leave it all behind and just carry with you what it is that you want to be a part of your future and leave the rest of it behind. Now, this happens for you in your 5th house, Scorpio. This is something that truly speaks to the heart for you. It can be a new beginning with the Pisces new moon that has to do with children. It can have to do with hobbies. It can have to do with romance. So it's a really important area of your chart to have a new beginning in because it is a part of your heart, right? This is your passion and your joy and your happiness. So let it go and let me know in the comments what amazing things end up showing up for you this week. Up next, we have Sagittarius. Sagittarius, for you, you have a major arcana card. This is the Hierophant. So this is you dealing with some kind of formal leadership this week. It is often seen as the Pope and can have to do with things that have like structured religion. So there is somebody, some important leader, some government leader, spiritual leader that is influencing the week ahead. So maybe if you work for a larger organization, there's some kind of an announcement that is coming from leadership where you work. So 5 is the number of change. So whatever you're experiencing this week, whatever this person is doing, they are bringing change. Now this change could affect you at home because this new moon in the sign of Pisces will happen in your 4th house, which rules home and family. It can be your physical body. It could be your mother, all kinds of things that are associated with that 4th house. So maybe you'll get a big fat raise and you can move somewhere new. Let me know in the comments below, Sagittarius, what shows up for you. Up next, we have Capricorn. Capricorns have the Magician. Now, I just finished wrapping up my new moon group that we've been meeting for a year and working on new moon manifesting. And we always pull a card. And this is the card. So Capricorns, there is something important this week which could feel magical as a result of the energy that you encounter this week. Now, when the Fool meets the Magician is teaching you that you have all the tools you need to create whatever magic you want in your life, Capricorn. And this, again, is the number 1 and a major arcana card. So there is a major new beginning for you that might feel extremely magical. Now, this happens in your third house, and the third house has to do with cousins, siblings, extended family members. It also can do with communication, learning, speaking, teaching. So there is definitely something that could also have to do with maybe some local travel. Maybe you're traveling with family. But whatever you're focusing on, make sure you're focusing on the magic that you can create, because it could literally be an extremely magical week for you. So keep me posted, Capricorns. Up next, we have Aquarius. Another major arcana card. It's interesting how these last few cards have all been major arcana cards. And the Empress is a beautiful card for you, Aquariuses. So this is about being extremely creative, potentially giving birth to something new, a new creation. For some, it may be a sign that you will be pregnant. Maybe you've been working on that and hoping and praying that that will come to fruition. And that is definitely a possibility for some of you out there. And if not a child you're looking to create, then it's something else that you maybe are divinely guided. That number 3 is about the creator and being creative and maybe receiving some download about something that you will be creating in the week ahead. Whatever it is, it looks like really beautiful energy and you're the shining star. So this happens for you in your second house. This is the money that you make. So it could be something pretty incredible about your job. Maybe it's a new project and you are going to be a shining star as you deliver outstanding results. So that sounds exciting. Keep me posted on that, Aquarius. Last but not least, we have Pisces. Well, Pisces, you have the 10 of Wands this week, which means whatever you have been stressing out about, whatever burden you have been carrying, you will finally be done with it. So the week may start out feeling pretty heavy, but by the time you get to the end of the week, you will be glad that this is done. The number 10 reduces to the number 1. So again, we have another card and another sign with that energy of new beginnings. And for you, of course, this new moon happens in your first house. So whether you're sun, moon, or rising, there is a new personal beginning for you. This is a time for resetting new goals by letting go of the burdens that you've been carrying in the past that literally feel like a bear, right? So now, once you release that, you can welcome in this amazing new opportunity. So that is super exciting. So keep me posted, Pisces. I loved reading your guys' comments. And if you are interested in having a tarot reading or astrology reading with me, where I can go more in depth with whatever the new moon is going to have in store for you, please reach out. The link to that information is down below. Also, if you're curious about more details for this new moon in Pisces, I'll have the link to the article down below for that as well. All right, we are in eclipse season, so I do have an eclipse reading special out there where we will take a deep dive into the first, which is a full moon lunar eclipse on the 25th, and then an amazing new moon solar eclipse on April 8th. All things that are going to shake up. You're going to start noticing specifically over the next 2 weeks that there is a noticeable shift. And so it's a really good time to come work with me and get yourself prepared for that. Thanks for tuning in today. I can't wait to hear how the week turns out for everybody. And I look forward to talking with you again next week. Take care. And I hope you have an amazing week ahead. Go check out the Astro lesson also on my YouTube channel to see the full week broken down day by day. Take care.